What's up, ladies and gents? My name is Jazzy Man, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I sure hope I waited long enough for you to catch the full intro. If not, oof. Oh well. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing Tuesday. If you're watching this live or the day it launched, I know I am. And today we're doing the 84, I believe. 84 Bolt Reptilia R2 Restoration. And most definitely, we're not keeping... Okay, good. We are not keeping this boring V8 Dock 8 XK. We're getting the V8 Dock supercharged, and we're putting it in there. So let's go ahead and let's get that on here, right? That V8 Dock supercharged. Look at that. Yeah, pretty. 584 horsepower. Gorgeous machine. But anyway, let's pop open the hood here, and anything I need to disconnect? I don't think so. Alright. Bet I gotta drain the oil, though. I'm betting. Lifter 1. I like how this one little fan is all we got in here. Like, oh, okay, we got some regular AC. Yeah. But it's like, if we're thinking this is in Texas, that little fan ain't doing jack shit. A little bit of oil in there. Alright. Alright, let's disconnect everything back here now. Starting with that starter. Get that out of there. So, for those just tuning in, I don't know if you've gone to my channel's main page yet, but changed up the channel name. It is now Jazzy Man Gaming. Just because I thought Jazzman 03 1996 was a mouthful and a lot to type in. So yeah, that, and got a new banner to go along with it. It's been a while since I've updated the banner, so let me know what you think. Your feedback is always appreciated, because I love y'all. And that's why I keep doing this every day, because I love y'all. Alright. Get on this engine. Flip it to the bottom, as we do. Boom. We need that big old V8. There she is. Throw that on there. V8 crankshaft, and let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, obviously. Let's get our usual things for down here. 8 of them. Now I need the caps. 3 of them. And 8 of them. Let's go get these installed here. Oh, that's a lot of zoom. So I don't know if how many of y'all, if any of y'all have actually, because I keep my my subscriptions, the people I'm subscribed to, I keep that public. So y'all could see who I watch. I don't know how many of y'all actually look at who I'm subscribed at. But I just recently fell in love with this channel called Whistling Diesel. I think the dude is hilarious. He embodies me in so many ways. It's like he's a truck guy. I'm a truck guy. The only sports car he would buy is the Audi R8 Spider, which is my dream car. But of course, he also has the the charger, the General Lee. I prefer DOMs to General Lee, but you know, same thing. And then, you know, just destroy it and shit. I feel bad. And it's just overall good content. But, yeah. Just thought I'd tell you that. Just find something to talk about. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That'd be useful. I just saw it as a fitting topic since, you know, cars and destruction. And what are we doing? We're rebuilding cars that have been destroyed. Yeah, you know, just, alright, let's rotate her back around here. Take out this back section real quick. Give me 1 second. I just got a message I need to reply to. If it ever loads. Don't you hate that when shit just don't load? Alright, cool. Back to these. Engine head V8. And there's no like engine head A, B. No, just engine head V8. Perfect. I love when the head is simple to get to. And I just can't find it. There we go. 2 of them. Boom. 2 camshaft V8s. So 4. There's so many camshafts. Got them regular old cam gears. We need 4 of them. You know, one thing I wish they would add to this, I know I've talked about it in the past, underglow, but another big thing, I wish we could completely rebuild the transmissions like we do the engines. Take all the stuff in the transmission apart. I think that'd be awesome. Probably gonna need 2 of them, right? Probably. Alright. Look at these spark plugs. Eight of them for a V8. And now we need the exhaust manifold. For a V8. 2 of them. A lot of little bolts. And that'll work either. Okay, let's go ahead and get this fuel filter out of the way. Because it's going to bug me if I don't. You. There. Next. No, not here. Here. Which we should theoretically already have all the parts for. Because we bought them on the other side. Jesus, giant old piece right there. Get everything installed that we can install here. Supercharger intake manifold. But if we just tap in super V8 V8, bet that worked, right? Really, no bolts. It just chills there. Couple of DIs. Bet we need a throttle on that top part, right? What? No throttle? Really? Okay. Timing cover V8. I'm just making a guess here. Like, I'm assuming those are the right ones. Might be completely wrong, though. We're about to find out. B&A, like a boss. Ow. I heard that pop in my mic. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Two of them. We need some coils. 8 of them. Then boom. Oh, now we throw the throttle on. I was about to say, what is that big old hole for? I guess it rests on this, maybe? Oh, let's go ahead and get the alternator, since we're here. And now we can get the throttle. Throttle B. We need throttle A. Just throttle. Just throttle it. Alright, now to the front. Water pump. Well, I guess we can install the alternator. And this better be a V8. It is. Let's see. There we go. 3 little bolts. Power steering pump. And the water pump pulley. Nice. Now we need the crankshaft pulley. V8, of course, because I'd be disappointed if we put anything else on a V8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B's. Edit A. So I think we're going to have to need another A, but I don't want to buy it. I don't need to. Because I think there's a belt tensioner in here somewhere. That's going to introduce another hit A. Supercharger serpentine belt. Super! And then... Ah, ha, 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 ha. I knew it. Like a boss. Oh, we don't need the other one because of the supercharger. Okay, cool. Well, this engine is done then. Let's rip it off. But before we... Well, yeah, I guess let's reinstall it. Just so I can get the dolly out of the way. Right. Let's get all this crap out of here. I don't want it touching my engine any longer than it has to. That's actually not a bad air filter. So kind of clean. Alright. Get everything out of the engine bay. Send her up. Alright. Stop touching my engine. You're nasty. Another thing I want to talk about, just thought about it. I don't know, once again, how many of y'all watch stuff other than my gaming content, which I don't really post anything outside of gaming content very often. But posted a video yesterday, more of a channel catch-up. You know, it's been a while since y'all saw my face and we talked face to face. So at that point I was more than just a voice. But I would recommend y'all go check that out. Give me your feedback, ask a few questions in there about, you know, where the channel's going and, you know, things like that. And I'd love your feedback on all that. And yeah. If you just have ideas about it without even hearing my questions, you can post it here. Anywhere is appreciated. Like I said, I always enjoy feedback. It lets me know when I'm fucking up. Or where I could improve. Maybe I'm not fucking up. Maybe I could just do that. Either way, it works for me. Alright, I didn't even see what crossmember that was. I am a noob. Okay. No. There. Two of these and one of these. And, like, 12 of these, and like 2 of them, 2 of them, maybe some of these. Couple of them, couple of them, couple of them, maybe even some sways. Like that, and a couple of these, and cleared that out. Here, we got a couple of them, a couple of them, a couple of them, a couple of them. Keep it cleared. No, I don't want to go that far. You know. Ew. It was touching my engine. Did I get a battery? I did not get the battery. Alright, time for tires. 17's Reptilia R2. Type in R2. 285/45. Those some big tires. One second, ladies and gents. I'm back. Sorry about that phone call. Alright, let's put her back together now. At least this front part. Our rubber bushing. Front sway bar. A little steering rack. Did I get this right? I did. How about that? It's almost like I'm good at this game or something. One of the few games I am actually good at. 'Cause I suck at everything else. Damn, that got upsetting real quick. It's not like I suck. I know I don't suck because I always finish on the top of any, near the top of any leaderboard that I play on. So I know I'm not trash. I'm worse than I want to be. I want to be better. Like for instance, on Overwatch, I'm plat. Could be diamond if I actually gave a shit. But it's like, that's the thing. It's like, I wish I could be better while not giving a shit. Know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing, right? It's like the mentality of, I wish I could be the best at everything without actually trying, you know? Like, why can't I just be a lazy piece of shit? Just give me everything without me having to do anything, you know? But that's not how the world works. I mean, it's really hard to be bad at a game like this anyway. I guess the difference between someone that's a pro at this and someone that's not is, like, I've memorized a bunch of parts. Mainly only on the V8s, though. Once we get outside the V8s, I haven't memorized a lot. I mean, let's be real. American V8, it's all that fucking matters. Did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I? It's almost like me saying if you don't have a V8, it's not an actual race car. But I would never say that, right? And funny enough is, like, there are a bunch of cars that are V6s that I do really enjoy. But I'll never admit that to my friends who own them. I'll never say, like, yeah, I really love this fucking car. Like, it's alright. My truck could beat it. I'm that asshole. It's like, I will never admit anything to my friends. It's like NDH. He's got his Slamry, as he calls it. It's a Camry that he's wrecked 100 times over, so he calls it the Slamry. Because he slams into everything. Never admit. I'll never admit it's a super fast car. My truck could beat it. His reply, well, why doesn't it? Because I got a broken transmission. We're not going to talk about the broken transmission. How'd I get it? Racing. Don't talk about it, alright? How did I total it the first time? Racing. How did I do it the second time? Racing. I keep putting it back together? You're damn right. And I will continue to. I'm actually getting my truck detailed Friday by another one of my buddies. I keep saying my buddies, and I mean it like that because, especially when it comes to, like, when I say people are working on my house, like my buddies are working on my house, my philosophy is I would much rather pay friends or family to do work for me than a stranger, right? Like, even if it's not top of the line shit, if they say they can get the job done and do get the job done, I'd rather pay them than some stranger I've never met before. I'd rather put money back into my friends and family circle than give it to some stranger. So he's going to come over, because well, I want to say he's starting a detailing business, but he's had it for months now. So I guess technically that's still a new business, right? Or he details cars, like, on the go, and then, or they can come to his place of work, his house, his garage. And it's cool, because it's not like it's bullshit detailing, where it's like, oh, I'm just going to vacuum your carpet and wash the car. Like, he has, like, these brushes and everything else to make the cars look fucking shiny and shit. It's pretty cool. Like, a bunch of detailer, like, a bunch of shit I've been like, I didn't think you needed all that to detail a car. It's like, you wash the car, make sure it's clean, it doesn't smell like shit. Make sure there's no trash in the car, those kind of things, you know? But no, he has a lot more in there, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have him detail my truck. My philosophy is my truck still doesn't run properly. Like, it won't leave second gear. I've destroyed that transmission. Like, it got its first, second, and reverse, right? And even then, it's not happy about it. But it's like, my thing is, right now, it's out there sitting with a flat, all covered in dirt and shit. And it's like, I'm not motivated to fix something that just looks like shit sitting there. But if I was to put money into detailing it, and now it's looking pretty out there, it's like, I don't want a pretty truck just sitting there, right? If it's all shiny and shit, that's going to motivate me to actually go out there and fix the fucking transmission. I need a second one of these. But, so yeah. I'm going to get it detailed, and then that'll probably convince me to actually fix the transmission. 2 of them, 2 of them. So yeah, that's my philosophy behind it. And then of course we're gonna go out and have drinks and shit. Cause he was like, "Here's your price, plus dinner and drinks," and I was like, "Bet I can do that." So I fucking down. Like me and my buddies, we'll pay each other in food and alcohol, but it's like I don't. But obviously, I don't want to just pay him in food and alcohol when he's putting in a bunch of supplies and shit into my truck, because he's got chemicals and shit. So, I'm gonna actually pay him. Oh, ew, don't even touch my car. You nasty, dirty rubber bushing. You small rubber bushing. Come on, Pixel. I know you're there. Ew. Just ew. Much better. Okay. Let's make sure we're any more dirty parts. Rear muff V8. No, we need 2 of these. No, we need 2 of these. I know we need exhaust pipes. Just type in pipe. I know we need 2 of them, and I know we need 2 catalytic converters. So shiny. Couple exhaust pipes. Couple of metal muffs. Couple of cats. Burning exhaust pipe A. Nice. So now I need the drive shaft and a gearbox. V8. Just saw it right there. And then here for the on here. I didn't need 2 of them. And we're gonna need 1 of them. We're just looking up in the engine bay and see if there's like anything I actually forgot. Cause I'm looking for that ECU chip. Cause isn't that normally in newer cars? And I don't see it. And I actually think I didn't remove it. Alright. Let's drop her down and get in this engine bay. I haven't even thought about the color for this car. It comes default in. We might do burgundy. This one's the white default. I might do burgundy. Then of course the battery. And then the fuses. Alright, what are we looking at here? CBA, BBA, 231. Alright. 1, 3, 4. for relays. 1, 3, 4. Alright. Sweet. Okay. So we're done here. Air filter, Alfred. And let's just get our clips. 4 of them. And we're heading over here. Shiny air filter. Okay. Need a rat, eh? And what else? I'm just looking for that chip. I can't believe it's not in here. Okay. I'm glad I got that right. I just kind of vaguely looked at the reservoirs and I was like, I hope I got the right coolant reservoir. Okay. Boom. Oil fill. Look at that nice GTR over there. That one's actually going to be added to my collection, since it's another GTR, which means we're going to be putting performance parts in it. And that'll be the next episode, so keep an eye out. Alright, and that should be 100%. 99. What dares? ECU type A. I knew it! Where is it? Where? Where is it? Where's this ugly ass ECU that I cannot find? There. I knew it. 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 I knew. The whole time I was talking about it, wasn't I? I'm like, I can't find it. I don't see it. Where is it? There it is. Let's go back over here. Just so everything's back on the first. Yeah. Okay. I knew it. I told y'all, didn't I? I told y'all. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Ooh. Strip this body apart now. That's the trunk. Okay. That ain't a... I guess that is technically a trunk. Tiny ass trunk. Alright. to customize. Nope. And tuning shop. Nothing. Alright. Sorry, I was just looking at this. I kind of just noticed like these lines are actually uneven. I think that's where that blank underneath gearboxes is where the mods go for PC. If I'm right. Because as y'all know, I am playing on the Xbox Series S. So y'all can see this performance. I gotta say, it performs beautifully. I haven't had any issues on the S. Also because I don't put money into my PC anymore, and it can no longer keep up with these newer games. So I don't even try. I'd rather put money in my truck and my guns. So, yeah. I don't put money into my PC anymore. Probably never will. If I do, it would, I don't know. I don't know what it would take. I really don't give a shit about my PC anymore. I'm gonna keep it because I built it. But I don't really care about it anymore. Oh, not you. I guess I haven't shown this in a bit. That's where I've been putting my upgrades. As you know, I got all this. Maxed out on fast hands and lucky. Or this row. Been going up the speed route. I do like moving faster. Put it back. Wash that inside. Now we can take the car to the car wash. Oh, car wash. Let's wash it down. She looks good in white, I'll give her that. But I think we might go burgundy. Or maybe we could do a racing orange. This is a vet. Do you really see a Corvette in orange? Like when I think Corvette, I think red, blue, yellow. Those are the colors I think about for a Corvette. Alright. So we might do red. Because that would also match the engine, right? I don't know. Let's look at the decals. Or liveries. Oh, that looks cool. 420. What is that? I don't see anything. Carbon fiber look. I like how it has the blue already on it. So if we did red, that would kind of look weird. What if we did blue? That's a lot of blue. Oh. Like, yeah. That's a blue I can get behind now. Nah, I don't like matte. Not like I used to. I used to love matte coloring. Now I don't. The chrome on the... That's just smexy. Alright. Over to the test path for alignment. God, look at that. Oh, God. Now for headlights. Let's move her back to lifter 1. And let's take her to the racetrack. See how she performs there. Oh, she sounds good. Sounds beefy, like a V8 should. Like if you hear a V8 start and you don't get goosebumps, you're not a car guy. It's like, what if I like V6s? Well, then you're a tuner guy. Alright? You're a specific niche. You said about V8 guys, you're a muscle guy. Well, yeah, I guess. That's a wall. I got a slack wheeler. I just like cars. But there is nothing better than a V8. I'm sorry. What about the V12? It burns gas like I burn tacos. Like it eats gas like I eat tacos. That's too much gas. That's my argument for that one. I don't give a shit if it puts out more power. I can't afford the gas. God, that's a beautiful blue. I really do hate blue. For some reason, I think blue, like a lot of blue things, they put too much blue on things, and it's just like... I pressed the wrong button and had the menu up, but it barrel rolled. That was a beautiful barrel roll too. But I'm gonna go back and try it again. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, y'all. I didn't get to see the barrel roll perfectly. I mean, you got to see it, but not as clear as I wanted it to be seen. That's a light. Oh, donuts! Hey, that's how you get donuts in this game. Your car's going trying to do donuts, couldn't get it to donut. That's how you do it. Alright. I'm still counting the last barrel roll if you don't, even though you couldn't see it, but we're gonna go for another one. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'll take a cartwheel. Cartwheel works. You got a barrel roll and a cartwheel in this episode, alright? You know what I was saying? Like, a lot of things that use blue kind of really push the blue, and it's really, like, super vibrant in your face. Like, I'm fucking blue! Blue. Right? And I don't like that. I hate that. It's just like, that's too much fucking blue. I feel that about most colors. It's like, that's too much. Like, if you don't got things to break it up, like on cars, for instance, if you don't got some, like, detailing, like, or like something to just break up super vibrant colors, it's too much. Like yellow, you can have way too much fucking yellow. Like on the taxi one I did a few episodes ago, I felt it was way too much yellow, but we did a taxi, so yellow, right? But then you could also go back to like my second restoration where we did the Hornet. It was yellow, but broken up with black. So then it wasn't completely yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Eh. But yeah. But it's like this. You got the blue with a different kind of blue kind of going through it. You can still see that. Then you got black. But at the same time, this is not a super pungent blue. It's like a darker, more pleasing to the eyes blue. But anyway. One last look around. Can you actually lift this trunk? Holy shit. Okay. I see. Yeah, can you close it? Alright. Alright, well, let's sell her for That's a pretty penny if I don't say so myself. Mm-hmm. Sheesh. Oh, God. Can we just talk about how tiny that engine was over in the corner of the menu? It was like, yeah, I'm a tiny 22K or 2200, not bad. Anyway, ladies and gents, and I'm just gonna move that there. I want to thank you for joining this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. That was our Bolt Reptilia R2 restoration. I hope you enjoyed it. The next episode will be this beautiful. Put that back down. Nissan GTR. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I know I did. As always, I appreciate y'all being here, and stay jazzy.